Hey girl. So I figured my makeup is done. I went really like natural today. Hence the like pink lippy. It is the NARS lipstick I received in Boxycharm. It's the Chelsea girls one. But I really wanted to do something to the eyeballs, and then I know you guys really wanted to see the Rare Beauty palette all over again. If you haven't seen the actual tutorial I created with it, I did use the purple as a little bit of a smoky kind of situation on the eyeballs. People really loved it. You should totally go check it out. I'm gonna link it up here. I'm having a hard time opening this here, like I'm having a moment. But anyway, I have like real simple eyes. I was doing some freelance work on the side, so I kept the eyes very simple. But now looking at it, I was like, you know what, people want to see Rare Beauty. I kind of want to do a little something extra on the eyeballs, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And y'all already know this has been featured in Boxycharm for the month of June. I do feel like I've seen this in the stores for the past maybe 2 months. So that is something to note, which means if you didn't get this, then be prepared, because you might be able to see it in these stores, and then at that you'll be able to snag it at a really cheap price. I'm gonna prep my lids with my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair as per usual. I do have all the other shades, but that's like my favoriteest one ever. I'm using a sponge. I usually use my finger or a brush. You can use your finger or a brush, but this is another good way to use, like, to multitask your little sponges. I find that people often comment saying, I don't think I'll ever really use those sponges. If you are one of those people, then here's another way you can actually use your little spongy. The only thing is, it will not be tacky when you blend it out with a sponge. Some people like that, some people don't, but I wanted to make sure you guys knew that. I am going to start off with like a domed crease brush. I'm going to dip into what I do. You know what? Let's go light. Let's go, you guys. Let's go very angelic and light today. So I'm going to use this baby pink, which is the very first one. By the way, if you don't know which palette I got, I end up getting the Came to Play palette. It has the little like muted purples and pinks in it. I'm going to take that and I'm going to start off by dusting that on the crease. And then we're going to start talking. Of course, if you're new to my channel, you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. Technically, I will do an eyeshadow like tutorial and stuff and kind of talk to you guys like what's on my mind oftentimes. Because when you blend, it takes a minute, and just have there being plain silence is kind of boring. So let's have a little chat before I get into what I want to talk to you guys about, that I feel like a lot of influencers are not willing to talk about, which doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why. I do want to ask you, if you are new to my channel, then I'm talking to you, mija. Do me a favor, click the subscribe button, the notification bell, and click all notifications. That way YouTube lets you know every single time I upload a brand new video, release a new giveaway, update you guys over on my community page. Like anything that comes from me, YouTube will let you know. But you have to make sure you click where it says all notifications. If you don't, they're not gonna send you every single notification. They're gonna pick and choose what they are going to send you, and that kind of sucks. I'm gonna take that very same shade and I'm gonna drag it down here, okay? And hit the like button, duh. All right, so let's move right along. What I wanted to talk to you guys about, I kind of feel bad for a lot of people who are starting off social media, like in general. I know that with the pandemic, a lot of people resorted to like getting on social media for fun, not expecting to form a career out of it. I think a lot of people start off that way, and then those are the people that really blow up and gain a following. And you know, it's just very organic. The problem with that is when you're not expecting to build a following on social media and you only got onto social media for fun, there's a lot that comes with it. I.e., I had to kind of go through it some time ago, and now I really don't care. But I find it unfair when people are just being mean for no reason. I was on TikTok, and y'all know TikTok is where it's at right now, right? Like TikTok is blowing up, and there's so many creators that are just gaining a following like crazy. I've already seen creators who were crying. I felt so bad, and I'm not making fun of them. I'm just saying it sucks, because as a creator on social media, oftentimes you think that you know what to expect, and you think that you have tough skin and a backbone, but I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes there are people who just take it overboard and just gets out of hand. And oftentimes people don't take into consideration that words that are written in form of a note, a text, an email, a comment in the comment section, a DM, oftentimes it comes off. Not that it was intended, it comes off like there was an attitude behind the situation. So unless you're putting little emojis, thank God for emojis, you'll never know where the person's actually coming from. The creator has no intention at all whatsoever to be mean to anybody. So it's like, I'm so nice, I'm trying to be as nice as possible, I get to everyone as much as I can, and all of a sudden, like, people are just being nasty to me and I don't understand why. And it's a lot. And one person is not a big deal, but when it happens often enough, you kind of question, why did I even start doing this to begin with? And then you wonder, was it a freaking mistake? I'm gonna grab an angled little like eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna dip into this shimmery shade over here. It's like it's a frosty, intermingled kind of shade situation. It has a whole bunch of different tones in it. And I'm gonna take that, apply that, starting at the inner corner. I really want to focus that on the inner corner first, and then whatever's left, I'm gonna bring it out. And so, you know, like I said, I kind of been through that already, and I've had people attack me. I've had people say some of the meanest things I think I've ever heard, and it's not about my looks because I really don't care. People are just mean, okay? I've been told so many things to my face that anything you say on social media doesn't really hurt me, right? But then there's times where it's kind of like, wow, people take it overboard. And I'm not even gonna get into the comments that I've gotten throughout the years, but I did get to a point that it was getting to me until I learned, why give other people power? So at this point, I don't even like try to respond to people, give them the time of day, you know? But it does take a while before you get there, and it's hard to just stay quiet, because it's kind of like, well, if I stay quiet, it's kind of like I'm taking it. But instead of looking at it that way and saying, well, if I'm staying quiet, then I'm taking it, and then there we go, like people are just gonna keep stepping all over me. Instead of that, maybe just ignore those people because they're really not that relevant. Like, they're really not. And it is so much easier said than done, and it sucks so bad. And I feel really bad for these creators. But I legit was like, I don't know what it was about today, but I was seeing 2 of them were crying. Like, I was like, oh my God, I've never seen her cry before. She was crying. Just people are so mean, and I don't understand why. Kind of is what it is, you know, but still, it's not nice. So I wanted to kind of like talk to you guys. I want to say, those of you who have just joined the channel, thank you. And those of you who have been here for like the longest, you guys are not nasty. You guys are not mean people. So you guys are not the problem. Those who are the problem are the ones that I call the passerbyers, because they just kind of pass by, they see you, for whatever reason they've already made up their minds about you, even though they've never met you personally, and then all of a sudden they're just nasty. And that's just a total reflection of who they are and what they're going through in their lives. I'm gonna grab my ring finger, and then we're gonna dip into this shimmer shade here, because you guys really wanted to see that one. I will say it is like real easy to like pick up with your finger, but you kind of want to do it away from your clothes because it will kind of crumble out a little bit. It is a pressed glitter, so you don't have to use a mixing medium or anything like that. It'll automatically go on. Look how pretty that is. So yeah, I wanted to like kind of like remind you guys that when you are kind, supportive people, that goes a long way, and it doesn't go unnoticed. And it makes a difference, because we do get people who are just nasty for no reason, that somehow we get to them with no intention, and that shows how powerless they really are. When someone over a video can trigger you in such a way, and it's like, I've never even met you, you know? But when you guys come on here and you're so supportive and you're so kind and you're so sweet, it encourages us to continue to do this, remind us why we're doing this, and allow us to gain that strength, you know? The eyes are really pretty. I like that. I feel like I'm gonna keep the under eyes fairly simple. Guys, this is like one of the easiest light looks you'll ever see here on the channel, because it's just 3 shades. It was the baby pink, the like white chrome, and then the shimmers. Now when it comes to shimmers all over, I would grab my little powder puff. You guys always want to know where I got my powder puffs from. Amazon, Shein.com. I know a lot of people don't want to do Shein anymore, and that's fine. Amazon, you get like a 12-pack for about $6, I want to say. So you can do one of these and dust off whatever glitters you end up getting on your face. If you want to go really matte, grab a little bit of tape and just with the adhesive side, just tap it onto your skin, and it'll lift it fairly quickly. I don't mind a little bit of like shimmer on the face, so we're gonna kind of do one of these. For a look like this, that it's super angelic and simple, I am going to add mascara to these lashes. These lashes are Shein lashes, so they're like a one and done them kind of thing. I won't reuse these like ever. I bought a whole bunch of them, so it doesn't pain me. They were really, really cheap, but they do the job for a look. They're lightweight, they're simple. So I synchronized my realsies with the falsies, and then I'm gonna go in with the same mascara. This here is the Lights Camera Lashes by Tarrah, and I am going to lightly apply a little bit of mascara on the bottom. Not gonna bring it all the way in and smudge. Just gonna lightly coat my lashes. All right, and now that's really, really pretty on its own. If we wanted to make it lighter, brighter, and more angelic, we can dip into a separate palette. I'm gonna do that. You don't have to do that. You can wear it, keep it like this. Again, super cute. But I'm gonna transform the inner corner just a smidge. I'm gonna dip into my Alter Ego Luster palette. A whole bunch of you guys dove in after watching that video of me reviewing my entire Alter Ego collection, and you guys have made your purchases, so I'm really excited. I really hope you guys fall in love with your palette as much as I love mine. I literally have them stacked up here because I got so many requests for makeup looks with them, so I don't want to put them away because we will be creating looks with the palettes. If you don't know what in the world your girl is talking about, click up here. I am going to link my video showing you every single Alter Ego palette that I have. These palettes are super affordable. They should totally be featured in beauty boxes because they're like nothing short but amazing. Okay, freaking amazing, and they're affordable. You're looking at $16 with my discount code. It's a lot cheaper, and then like the max, it's like $23, $24, and you're gonna get like the best quality for that price point you'll ever find, and it's like one of my favorite eyeshadow brands. So I'm gonna dip into, see, I made it a little brighter. I dipped into the shade Crystal, and I'm swiping Crystal here on the inner corner just to brighten it up a little bit more. I'm gonna blend that into the other color so it's nice and gradient. And there you go. Here is another look featuring the Rare Beauty palette I received in my June Boxycharm boxes. I want to try to start something new. So before I conclude this video, I want to give you guys like a little bit of detail as to what it is that I'm trying to do and actually initiated in this video. So I know that a lot of you guys are part of my notification squad, right? And in part of being my notification squad, I feel like I should acknowledge you guys a little more. So what I'm gonna do is the first 3 people to watch every video will be shouted out on the next one. So for instance, on my very last video that I released on Saturday, the first 3 people from my notification squad that logged in, watched the video, and commented were Wanda Gomez Salaverrios, Melissa, Pat, and Kay. I feel like this is something I want to do on an ongoing basis. You guys are so kind to me. I want to be kind back and kind of shout you guys out and show you guys a little bit of love. So the first 3 people to comment on my videos going forward will be getting a shout out in the very next video. So make sure you do hit the notification bell and hit all notifications. That way every single time a new video goes up, whether it's a giveaway, whether it's an update, whether it's a tutorial, whether it's spoilers, whether it's unboxings, whatever it is, you'll be the first person to know. I really hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Let me know what else you guys want to see in the upcoming future. Of course, I do have a whole bunch of videos lined up for you guys. Be ready for the Alter Ego tutorials. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.